gamers. So today I'm going to be showing you all of the Inktober entries that I submitted this year, and I did do a video like this last year, which I will link up here. Before we get into it, I did want to preface that I'm not like a trained artist or anything. Like, I don't go to art school or like do art professionally or anything. I just do it for fun, and I figured that it would be fun to do Inktober this year, so I did. And I wanted to show you my different doodles for each prompt this year. So let's get started. So I'm going to scooch over a little bit, so I'll put each picture right here. But first I'm going to put up the prompt screen right here. If you aren't familiar with Inktober, it's just a different prompt for something to draw every single day of October. And the prompts, of course, change every single year. So this was the 2021 prompt list. So actually, I wasn't sure if I really wanted to do Inktober when I first started it. So my first couple drawings are like a little bit underdeveloped, I guess. Like, they're not super colored, or I guess I didn't try super hard on these first ones because I wasn't like taking it seriously. I mean, my drawings aren't really good or anything, but these first ones are more sketchy, I guess, than my other ones. But the first prompt was crystal, and this was my drawing, and I decided to draw a Skeksis from the movie The Dark Crystal because that's what I thought of, and I drew little crystals around it. I don't know if he really looks like a Skeksis. I kind of made him look a lot cuter than the other Skeksis, but that's how he turned out. Alright, so for day 2, the second prompt was suit. So here I have this kind of sketchy, cartoony version of a cat dressed in a suit, and he's kind of like a little businessman. So he has a little briefcase and some fish for his lunch, as well as a pencil, because you know you gotta keep your pencils handy. As you can see, it's not really colored in very much. I just colored the strokes and kind of left it pretty minimal, but that is what I did for suit. So I think day 3 is where I kind of got more into it. The designs are still a little bit minimal, but I did do 2 for this prompt. So day number 3 was a vessel. So this is the first thing that I drew for vessel. It's a Millennium puzzle thing from Yu-Gi-Oh! That Yugi wears, and then it like turns him into Yami Yugi. So that's what I did for vessel because I figured, you know, that's like the Yami Yugi vessel, I guess. And then this is the second one that I did, which is just like an alien inside of like a tube, like a research tube or whatever, some science junk going on. But yeah, they're both not very colored in or anything. It was just like kind of a sketch, but this is when I kind of started getting more into it, which you'll see with my other prompts. So day 4 was not, but I did not like this prompt, so I kind of didn't do all the prompts. Like, if it was like a prompt that I didn't really like or didn't know what to draw for it, I was like, ooh, let me just change that though. So I changed this prompt. So instead of drawing something for not, I just drew Jason Funderburker, the frog from Over the Garden Wall, because I was watching Over the Garden Wall and I was really into it for this early October time. So I decided to draw him, and I think he looks super cute. And this is the first one that I actually colored in all the way. So we love that. Day 5, it's pretty self-explanatory. It's Raven, and I was kind of thinking of maybe drawing Raven from Teen Titans, but I ended up just drawing this Raven sitting on a pumpkin with a moon behind it because I didn't think I could draw Raven from Teen Titans very well. Teen Titans, not Teen Titans Go, just so we're clear. But yeah, this is what I just ended up going with instead. So prompt number 6 was Spirit, and I knew exactly what I wanted to do for this one right away. I decided to draw the horse Spirit from the movie Spirit, which is a great movie. Come on, we love Spirit in this household. So this is kind of like a cute little version of Spirit, but it's just like his head and neck area. But I think he looks adorable, so we love Spirit. We love the original Spirit, not the Spirit remake. The OG Spirit forever. Okay. I just noticed we have a little friend in the background here. Oh, is there a ghost? Just trying to show my cat back there. Okay. Okay, so prompt number 7 was fan, and since I like Genshin Impact, I decided to draw Ayaka's fan in Genshin Impact that she uses when she's like kind of standing still. She'll just like whip out the fan and do like a little animated thing with it. So that's what I decided to draw, except I kind of messed up on this one, and I didn't realize till after I'd already like exported it from Adobe Illustrator, so I was like, ugh, I don't want to fix it. But the little parts at the bottom should be transparent, but I accidentally filled them in. But yeah, that's that one. Alright, so day 8 was watch. I ended up kind of going back and forth with this one, with the background color at least. I think at first it was like a white color, but then I was like, no, we're gonna do gray with like a black swirl around it. And then I decided to give this watch a little face, and it says time is an illusion, because it do be an illusion. So there's that. And then I added just like a little heart next to it for some reason. Yeah. I find that when I design things, I kind of try and make them look more like cartoony and cutesy. That's just kind of my style. I kind of need to stray from doing that with everything, but I like a cute logo and a cute drawing, what can I say? So day number 9 was pressure, and Squid Game was popular when I was drawing this day, so I figured I would draw something for Squid Game, and I think I also finished it the day that I did this drawing. So I figured the game itself is like a lot of pressure, so I just drew like the circle, triangle, square symbol thing, and then I like typed out all the different numbers behind it, like 1 through 456, but they didn't all fit in the end, so I just did like an ellipses and then 456 at the bottom. But that's what I did for that prompt. So day number 10 was also a prompt that I decided not to do. It was pick for this one, and I decided to pick my own prompt, so I just drew myself in the art style of the Over the Garden Wall people. Kind of. It's just like a cartoony version of myself, I guess, so that's what I did for this day, and I think it's pretty cute even though it doesn't follow the prompt at all, but who cares? As long as I'm drawing something, I'm being creative, right? Then it counts. Moving on to prompt number 11. So the prompt was sour, and I figured I would draw Lemon Grab from Adventure Time, and he's like, unacceptable! And there's like sour candies kind of surrounding him. So that is what I drew for this prompt. So day number 12 was stuck, and I decided to draw the villager Dom from Animal Crossing stepping inside of a pitfall seed and then kind of being stuck inside of the hole in the ground. So that's what I drew for this one. There's not a lot to explain, like it's just Dom in a hole, so there's that. And by the way, I do all of my drawings digitally in Adobe Illustrator, so yeah, just so you know. Day number 13 was roof, and this one was kind of a lazy doodle, you can probably tell. I just drew a house and then added a bunny outside with like a tree and like a moon, and it's like black and white. So pretty basic. It's like minimalistic, like you wouldn't get it. It's so artsy, like that kind of style. Yeah, just kidding, I'm lazy. Alright, so day 14 was tick, so I decided to draw the alligator, I think it's an alligator, or a crocodile? I don't know the difference. Whichever one from Peter Pan, and because he's always like tick-tock, tick-tock, I think. So that's what I drew for this. I think its name is TikTok, right? Or is it just talk? Or I don't remember, I'm a fake fan, but I figured I would draw him for this, so there's that. So day number 15 was helmet, and of course I had to draw my queen, Miss Sandy Cheeks, in bikini bottom with her amazing astronaut helmet thing going on. So there's Miss Sandy Cheeks in her helmet. Day 16 was compass, and for this one I was like, I'm gonna be a little creative, and I decided to do Coraline holding her dowsing rod, because I guess the dowsing rod is still kind of like a compass because it leads you somewhere, you know, and it's like it's leading her to the well because she's like, show me the well. So I decided to draw that. It's not very good, but I'm not good at drawing people, so you know, what are you gonna expect? It's kind of cute though, you know, you can tell it's Coraline, right, with like the blue hair and the jacket. So day 17 was Collide. This was another one that I didn't want to do the prompt because the only thing I could think of for Collide was that one song by like Howie Day, I think. I don't know, I'll insert a snippet of it. You know what I'm talking about. Somehow find you and I collide. But for this one I decided just to doodle something that I'd drawn in my sketchbook that I thought was cute, and it ended up being this like little flower with giant ass eyeballs, and it's like possession. It's possessing you, pretty much. For day 18, the prompt was moon, which is always a fun prompt. So I decided to draw the moon from D. Grayman, which is my favorite manga. And I love the moon. He's cute. He's not a character or anything, but the moon is in it. I guess a lot? I don't know. It's in the background, but there's the moon. Day 19 was loop. I didn't really know what to do for this, so I just drew this like alien looking creature, and I'm pretending like its name is Loop, so it's wearing a shirt that says Loop on it. Pretty good, right? I mean, come on. Day 20 was Sprout, and at this point I was designing a lot of panda things for one of my college classes. I was redesigning the Hello Panda logo pretty much, so I was drawing pandas a lot to try and figure out which panda I liked the best for the logo. So I decided to draw a panda for this day and then just added a little sprout on his head. So here he is, so cute. We're more than halfway there. Day 21 was Fuzzy, and I kind of half-assed this one. I just drew a fuzzy little bird creature and added these fuzzy like smiley faces around it because, you know, pretty simple. I was lazy that day. Day 22 was Open, and I decided to be a little creative for this one. I drew this like weird bunny stick figure creature thing speaking a random made-up language in like code, and it's like holding a present and it's like open me because the prompt is open, so it has a gift for you to open. It's a present. What is it? What's inside the present? Who knows? Maybe blood and guts or something. Who knows? But that was my prompt for number 22. So day 23, the prompt was leak, and I kind of did spill instead of leak. So I have this like chubby blue cat sitting at a table, and this orange juice has spilled on the table. I wonder who did it. Definitely wasn't that cat that did it. I don't know who did it, but the orange juice is leaking onto the floor, I guess, if that makes sense. Hopefully that fits the prompt good enough. And then prompt 24 was extinct. So the first thing that came to mind to me was a dinosaur. So I decided to draw a dinosaur, and he's pretty cute, but there is a purple meteor kind of coming down near him pretty soon. So somebody's about to die, but don't tell him that. Day 25 was Splat. So I thought it would be fun to draw a bunch of little dittos. Dittos? Ditto? I don't know what the plural of ditto is. Maybe it's just ditto. I drew a bunch of ditto. They're colorful and fun Pokemon. If you don't know what ditto is, it's a Pokemon. Really cute. We love ditto. Moving right along. Day 26, the prompt was Connect. So the thing that came to mind to me was the game Connect 4. And I decided to draw this cute bunny playing Connect 4 by himself. So is he winning? Who knows? He's playing by himself. Day 27, continuing back to the Pokemon theme, it was Spark. So I decided to draw Pikachu, the legendary, I don't think he's legendary, but the epic Sparky Pokemon, you know, Thunderbolt. He sparks up, you know, I don't know. Pikachu, everyone knows Pikachu, so I decided to draw him. He's all chubby and cute. Prompt number 28 was Crispy. This was one that I was like, ooh, I'm probably not going to do that one. But I actually did think of an idea. On October 28th, I decided to draw Calcifer from Howl's Moving Castle, the little fire guy. I thought he was cute. And I guess fire can be considered crispy. So we're going to let that slide. Plus I just wanted to draw a cute little character, and so I thought Calcifer's cute. So I drew him. For day 29, the prompt was Patch, and I decided to draw this Stitches-inspired bear creature with some patches on him. Stitches from Animal Crossing, if you don't know the character. So it's just like a teddy bear, and I made it very pastel colors. He's got like a patch on his cheeks, and I think he's pretty cute. Day 30, the prompt was Slither. So this one I was just gonna be boring and creative, I guess. I don't know, not that creative. I just drew a bunch of random lines in a bunch of different orange and brown tones and slapped a dark gray background on it and was like, bam, this is what design is, people. Some slithery orange lines on a dark gray background. And finally, we've made it to the last day. For prompt 31, the prompt was Risk, and this one I was a little bit confused about what I was gonna do, but I ended up just looking at one of my old sketchbook drawings that I did and thought that maybe this would fit the prompt. So essentially we have a little bear sitting inside his house like watching TV, and outside in the darkness there's a ghost, a visitor waiting, lurking in the dark. Maybe you'll let him in. Will you risk it and let him in, or will you not? I don't know, but the door is open, so I guess he's gonna risk it. And for this one, I thought it would be fun to try and do pixel art. So I did watch one YouTube video on how to do pixel art, and this was my product. I feel like the colors could have been a little bit more saturated and vibrant, but this was my first time and I just picked some random colors, so this is what we were left with. I think it's kind of cute though. And there we have it. Those are all of my Inktober doodles for the 2021 Inktober event. Is it an event? Drawing contest? It's not a contest. What do you call it? For the 2021 Inktober thing. These are my doodles. They're not the best, but they're not the worst. I think they're cute. I'm sure there's a lot of people who are better at drawing than me. You don't have to tell me that. I know. I'm not that good. But I just do it for fun. So if you liked my doodles, thank you for looking at them with your eyeballs. And I'll see you in my next video, I guess. Alright, bye!